Another day, another car ride. We're going to talk the Sixers tonight. Sixers Miami Heat preview video for the series. I don't know if I'm going to do game recaps. The thing about the Flyers games, I'm probably going to have to do a recap after every single game because that first game was just so embarrassing, and I would love nothing more, nothing less than the Flyers come back and kick the dog shit out of the Penguins. But we'll see what happens. Sixers. This is going to be a harder series than you think it's going to be. All season long, the Miami Heat, they had our number for whatever reason. And I don't get it because you have an old Dwayne Wade that's probably in his last year in the NBA. Like, I don't think he's coming back. You have Hassan Whiteside, who in my opinion is one of the best centers in the league. And you have a bunch of other role players that fit this team perfectly. You have Erik Spoelstra, one of the best head coaches, if not the best head coach in the NBA other than Greg Popovich. This is a weird series to me. I think this series goes 6 or 7 games. I really do. Obviously, I have the Sixers winning it, but would I be shocked, and I'm being completely honest here, would I be shocked if the Sixers got knocked out this round? No, I wouldn't. And I think this series was probably one of the worst matchups the Sixers as a team could have gotten, even though they just won 16 games in a row. And I think that's just a curse, and it sucks because, you know, when you get bad matchups, usually you have to be prepared. If you're not prepared for these games, you're going to get the bounce. You're going to get the boot. And Miami all year has just been a thorn in our side. I don't know what it is. It's weird, but you know, there's not much to say. Embiid's supposed to be back for Game 2, which is big. Simmons is playing unbelievable. Fultz is playing unbelievable. Ersan Ilyasova has been a terrific role player ever since he's been reacquired on this team. And, you know, I'm excited for the playoffs. It starts Saturday night. It's I think it's the first game of the playoffs on ESPN, which is pretty awesome that we've come this far. You know, 2 years ago, we won 10 games total. But, you know, this is going to be a very tough series. We're going to have to grind it out. There's not going to be any blowouts. There might be a blowout one game in our favor, but don't expect every single game to be blowouts in this series. It's just not going to happen. And I would love nothing more just to tell you guys that it's going to be a blowout. We're going to win in 5 games. But I know better. I know better than to look past. I'm looking past this 16-game winning streak because right now it doesn't fucking mean anything. This is the playoffs. This is where the big boys come to play. And most of these players on the Miami Heat roster have experience in the playoffs. You know, especially Dwayne Wade, who has always kicked our ass. Always. So, you know, the players got to be ready. Players got to be ready to go. We got to stop goofing around. I know Embiid loves to goof around, but when he comes back, he's got to be all business. I know LeBron James always deactivates his social media when it becomes the playoffs. That's what our fucking players have to do. Our players have to play smart, play physical, play every game like it's the last, and we should have no problem in this series. But am I worried as a fan facing the Heat the first round? Yeah, I am, because I know they're a very fucking tough matchup for us, especially in the first round. So that's all I got to say about the series. And go Sixers. I say Sixers in 6. I think we come back home and win it.